L. Ron Hubbard's experiences, including his travels through the Panama Canal, his time in Guam, and possibly learning about the Tao Tao Mona, spirits in Chamorro culture, could have played a role in shaping his later mythologies, like the OT3 Xenu story. While there's no direct evidence connecting these specific cultural experiences to the development of the Xenu narrative in Scientology, we can explore possible influences and how they might have amalgamated into his storytelling. 1. Panama and South America. As a child, Hubbard traveled through the Panama Canal. While the connection between his time in Panama and OT3 is unclear, these early experiences likely exposed him to different cultures and mythologies. South American indigenous cultures, like the Xenu, a different word but similar sound, might have influenced Hubbard's fascination with ancient civilizations, gods, and myths. The Xenu people's history, including their oppression and the sense of lost greatness, could have been woven into a narrative of galactic civilizations rising and falling, like the one presented in OT3. Number 2. Guam and the Tao Tao Mona. Hubbard spent time in Guam as a child, where he was likely exposed to Chamorro beliefs, including the Tao Tao Mona spirits, which were thought to inhabit trees and cause illness if disrespected. This idea of spirits having control over the physical and mental well-being of individuals could have planted seeds for later stories about unseen forces or beings controlling humanity. In OT3, Hubbard presents Xenu as a galactic overlord who imposed great harm on spiritual beings, Thetans. The Tao Tao Mona may have contributed to Hubbard's use of spirits and unseen forces causing suffering, drawing on the Chamorro idea of spiritual punishment and disease. 3. Swahili word Xenu or Xenu. If Hubbard encountered the Swahili word Xenu, plural possessive yours, during his travels, particularly in Rhodesia, modern-day Zimbabwe, where he briefly lived, it could have influenced the naming of Xenu in OT3. While there's no direct linguistic connection between Xenu and Xenu, the similarity in sound may have resonated with Hubbard, who was known for borrowing and adapting concepts, words, and mythologies from various cultures. 4. Amalgamation into the OT3 Xenu story. Hubbard's travels exposed him to a variety of cultural myths, spiritual beliefs, and names that could have influenced the creation of the Xenu narrative. The OT3 story involves a galactic overlord named Xenu, who, in Hubbard's mythos, caused the spiritual suffering of humans by imprisoning souls, Thetans, on Earth. The name Xenu could be a hybrid of various influences from his travels, where he encountered stories of spirits, possession, and unseen forces affecting people's lives. His fascination with mythology, combined with his exposure to different cultures during these formative years, may have contributed to the construction of the elaborate science fiction-like narrative found in OT3. Overall, Hubbard's experiences in different cultures, from Central and South America to the Pacific and Africa, likely provided a rich tapestry of influences. He could have drawn upon these mythologies and ideas of spiritual control and possession to shape the Xenu story in OT3, blending elements from indigenous beliefs, local languages, and his own imagination into the larger framework of Scientology's cosmology.
Audiences know what to expect, and that is all they are prepared to believe in.
What's with the virgin? Well, you're going to find out soon as you strap one on, I guarantee you.
It's such a short flight, it seems like you're being a little overcautious. I mean, I don't know, just a hunch, but...
Son, we're skydiving.
You're skydiving?
We're the Flying Elvis's Utah chapter. Roy Bacon, director, at your service.
Listen, if you could just drop me.
Oh, yeah, we'll sure drop you.